Hi everyone, this is Vichu,
And this is Archu.
and welcome to another episode of Real Talk. So today we are going to talk all things about AI.
As we promised, we are in a new setup today, um, and we are both guests.
And we are delighted to present our guest for today, Mr. Santosh. Hi Santosh, how are you?
Hi, thank you. I'm
Hi.
delighted to be here actually. Thank you.
Why don't you tell something about yourself, your journey, how is everything going today?
Yeah, so I'm a banker. So
Okay.
I work in technology for a team for bank.
Okay.
So I've been in Dubai for close to 11 years now.
Wow.
I've been working throughout in technology all this.
Okay.
So yeah, that's short and sweet intro.
Okay. And for some personal context, how do you know, like my mom, when did you meet my dad?
Yeah, so I think I met your dad first in 2008 actually.
Okay.
So 2008 is when I think first time when we came to Dubai. So we met Rajesh. That was the first time I saw your dad. I think then rest is I think we traveled together. So I think also I'm here because of your dad.
Yeah.
So that is the journey actually. So started with Dubai 1 year and then we went to Pune for 5 years and again back in Dubai.
Yeah.
So, what is your? I know as a tech, you are a tech enthusiast, and what brought you to AI?
So see, let's first understand AI is not new. So AI is there. AI has been in the market for uh, close to 40, 50 years. But I'll tell you the journey when we started, or when I started. Right? So it's been 9 years now, wherever I work. So we started looking at AI as a tool for helping bankers. Okay, so there are day-to-day tasks which people are performing. So you need to bring in some sort of automation which will help them to reduce those tasks. So that is where we started AI with. Right.
Okay.
So then it's evolving.
So
As
actually, I'm interested by that because, like, for example, AI came into the mainstream. I would say maybe 2020
Yeah.
when COVID started. That's when AI really started, becoming mainstream. So, like, how did you discover AI before that?
So what like
one more following question to that is AI is a new thing for people now, right? As you are saying that it is more than 40, 50 years, it is there. So basically, what was AI before 2020 and what is AI now?
Yeah. So before, yeah, let me dial back. Before 2020, AI was more looked at like pattern recognition. So you have pattern recognition, or let's say classifiers. So you have a large set of data, right? So you need to identify how these data is can be bifurcated. So that is one kind of pattern. Then you got into classification. So you classify whether it's a dog or cat or whether it's animal or a human. So those are the kind of first stage of AI, right? So that's how AI evolved. So all that was possible because of the algorithms which are there. So you have algorithms called classification algorithm, regression algorithm. So that is the first stage of AI for our discussion here. I think they're predated, but let's not go there. So this is the first beginning, and then that is that's pre 2020, and then from 2020 we started seeing a lot of these GPTs now. Right? So
Yeah. So the LLMs, right?
you hear LLM. This is pre LLM.
Okay.
Pre is called GPT.
Ah,
GPT is
okay,
general
okay.
purpose transformers.
Okay.
So they transformed into large language models. What are GPTs? GPTs are based on the transformer models, which are again Google. We have to thank Google for providing us these. So the underlying technology for all the LLMs what in here is the transformer models. So the training is done on that transformer models. Lot of data which is available on internet is taken by large companies. They train that, and then whatever you see result is out of that training data.
So I just have one question regarding this. So if LLMs were the big breakthrough, we agree on that, right? So shouldn't have Google been the one to start off this process? But instead it was OpenAI who actually made ChatGPT main the mainstream, and then everyone started following, right? So why do you think Google, despite being such a big company, could not make this happen?
Great question, but you should know one thing. The ChatGPT is based on complete algorithm. Actually,
Okay.
so the transformer models which I'm talking about
Yeah.
was first introduced by Google.
Okay.
So these transformer models are used by OpenAI
Okay.
and train the models. So it now again see it's like a training. So how
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
train, right? What parameters you use, what kind of configurations with what. So based on that, your output will be different, right? Today you see many models.
Yeah.
You have ChatGPT, you
Yeah.
have Llama, you have
Complexity.
so
Yeah.
many others. So
Yeah.
so all that depends on how they have trained. Everybody is using same data,
Yeah.
right? So I'm sure you're aware of Perplexity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perplexity uses
Yeah. It's a
ChatGPT
wrapper, like
wrapper
basically
on
built
top
on
of this.
top of.
So
Yeah.
so how you are able to configure, how you are able to give the result to the end user is
Yeah.
what matters. So that's
And
what they are doing now.
yeah, and just for our audience, I would like to say, uh, these GPTs you see, these additional wrappers, anyone can build them actually. Like right now, with not with I have limited training, I can go ahead and build my own GPT for my personal use in about 10-20 minutes. So that's where we have progressed to. So following up on that, if Google was this big company who had all these transformer models, why did OpenAI build the first like ChatGPT and then Gemini came, right?
Yeah.
So why did that happen? Why didn't Google build their own large language model?
So Google built actually,
Okay.
but it was not that popular when ChatGPT came. ChatGPT, the whole purpose of again, so slightly digressing,
Yeah.
it is like a fintech.
Yeah.
So they started with this. Their whole objective was to only come up with ChatGPT
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of model.
Yeah.
Google is not that. Google does a lot of other things.
Yeah.
So that might be focused, but now you see their
Yeah. Google has caught up.
caught up
I've
and taken over now.
yeah,
I
in
think
a
as
lot
we
of stuff.
speak
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
so I would say Gemini is giving tough
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
to
Lot of stuff I feel
yeah.
Gemini is better. There's a good competition.
Gemini and Claude,
Yeah,
for example,
Claude, yeah.
Anthropic,
Yeah.
Perplexity, all of them are doing well.
Yeah.
So another distinction which we should do is there are two types of models: open model and closed model.
Yeah.
Right. So the one which you see, one which you hear, ChatGPT, Gemini, Anthropic, Perplexity, they are all closed models. Closed model meaning so you can't do much of training on that. Okay. So they are like they're running in a huge server
Okay.
in US or somewhere wherever they're installed. So you cannot bring them and install on your computers. So that is one set of models. Second set of models which you hear are llamas. Right? You
Yeah.
hear Olama, you hear Quen,
Yeah.
you hear DeepSeek.
Yeah.
So those are all small models which you can install on your computer,
Yes.
which has GPU, and then you can train and do a purpose-built application on that.
Got
So
it.
that's an important distinction because a lot of companies are scared of data, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So their data goes out when
Yeah.
they interact something with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Because of that fear, a lot of people are not using.
Yeah. So following up on that, so suppose in example in your company, um, I'm sure like they won't allow right to use these kind of open source tools. So our companies building their own because I know Big Four, for example, PwC, Deloitte, they have their own version of ChatGPT. So is that something we can look forward to where companies are building their own AI tools?
Actually, see what companies are doing is companies are trying to bring in a filter.
Okay.
So they are trying to bring in firewalls. Firewalls meaning what data can go into LLMs, what data cannot go into LLMs.
Okay.
Right. That prevention mechanism happens through a layer called firewall.
Okay.
Right. Those firewalls will prevent people like let's say you are working for a company.
Yeah.
So you want to find out Archana's salary.
Yeah.
Right. So the data is there.
Yeah.
If you type Archana salary, it comes today.
Yeah.
So it will not come if you have these firewalls.
Okay.
So security is also improving actually. So once we have the security, they're called guardrails actually.
Okay.
So, guardrails. So those guardrails are there, then you can use.
But then I was curious, why is Big Four and all building their own AI?
They are not building AI. They are trying to parameterize and use it for their own consumption. Right?
Okay.
So, for example, you have a large set of data.
Yeah.
Let's say take any Big Four.
Yeah.
For example, they do a lot of consulting work.
Yeah.
So they have a large corpus of data which is
Yeah.
not publicly available. So those large corpus of data is given to these models for them to understand what is this data and all in a private tenant.
Correct.
Right. So that data is available only for EY staff.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
so
what I
that
was.
EY will only access that.
Yeah.
So like that, there are now models coming up. So it's evolving. Huh?
Yeah.
But we are at only, I will say, we are at the beginning
Yeah.
of the stage. So there are a lot of things to come.
Yeah. So
yeah, like yeah, whatever you discuss now, it is little high level for me. For a layman,
Correct.
I would say that who doesn't know much about any softwares or anything. For there, if I go and search on net, I can see a lot of AIs where they are saying that you just give a prompt, your poster will be ready. You give a prompt, your video will be ready. But how important is prompting in that?
So that's a very good question actually. Prompting plays a very, very important role in terms of getting the outcome. Right? So what are you asking for? Let's say, good example is you want a picture, right? You upload your picture and you want to look like some character, right? So that prompting has to be, there is again, there are a lot of prompting courses and all. So that prompt will ensure whatever parameters are sent to your backend models, so they understand what you are trying to say and get the relevant data from their training source, right?
Okay.
So again, remember, whatever you get is only what is available.
Available,
So
yeah.
if that is not available, you will not get the data.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Because
that
I
is
am facing like as everybody knows now, like I am into little bit content creating and for my short films or anything. Like we are planning on one short series, and it is based on few characters. Okay, if I am able to make a character, okay, with the first prompt, I'm able to make the character. But if I have to continue that character for a considerable amount of time, like for 10 minutes, that character has to tell something, or not 10 minutes is too much, 1 minute, and the scenes change. Okay, when the background changes, when the outcome comes also, does the figure which comes in the first and the second, there is a difference. Maybe I am not so trained in AI to get the same thing, or should is there any course, or should we be
So-
trained in that?
Yeah, I think again that's a training part actually. So you ask the same question. So you also type the same prompt. He also type the same prompt. Answers will be different.
it'll generate
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
It tends because it has a lot of data. So it
Yeah.
will start contextualizing and it will start giving you based on your history of what you searched and all. So for that, you have something called, I mean, I would say commandments, 10 commandments, or five, whatever you like. So what I do is I have written, so I use it for coding, right? For me to write a code, I don't want any extra code, right? If when you write a program, you write a line of codes. Let's say there is 1,000 line of codes. So out of 1,000 lines, there are a lot of things which are not required. So
Okay.
all that I have trained my model again based on a lot of search. I have written 10 commandments on how to code.
Okay.
Right. So that is something called a system prompt.
Okay.
So that is stored as a memory for my GPT. Like you told about GPT, right?
Okay.
So now that is a system prompt which is trained first time. And then now I will go like a prompt, user prompt. I will ask for a program to be written. So when I do write a prompt for that program, it will go and check what I have instructed.
Okay.
So there are two things. One is system prompt and user prompt. System prompt is where you tell the GPT to act like a particular character or person.
Character. Okay.
And then user prompt is whatever you ask, then it will act accordingly, and it will give you.
Okay, you're saying that you can customize the AI
Yeah.
according to you.
Yes.
And
yes.
this
Oh,
is
okay.
free in Gemini.
Free in
Oh.
Gemini,
Yeah.
free in ChatGPT,
Yeah.
everywhere. So you have an option to go and do that. So you can do that. Plus, you can also tell ChatGPT saying, please don't give me answers which you are not confident of. Only
Oh.
tell me if you are confident.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
that is another option.
Okay.
I have built my own GPT conversation agent,
Oh,
which will do
okay.
all this. So I have a in tax. In tax, there is something
Yeah.
called transfer pricing.
Yeah.
So UAE has launched a transfer pricing guidelines,
Okay.
which is of 150 pages.
Okay.
It's very difficult for any layman to understand because there are a lot of technical terms and all. So there was a requirement saying that can AI answer these questions? This one. So then what happened? Then this ChatGPT came into picture. So we developed the program to read the entire 150 pages,
Yeah.
and then it will only answer questions from that.
Yeah.
Ah.
It will
I've seen.
only, it will
Yeah.
not be, if you ask a question saying who is the president of, it will say I'm not trained to answer this.
Yeah.
I'm only
So
answering
basically,
this."
you're storing it with the data you
Yes,
want, and
yes,
then
yes.
whatever questions you want, it.
We'll ask. Then
Yeah.
you ask what is transfer pricing, explain it like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
It will read the content and it will make sure that it is explaining it to you in a fashion where you are a 10-year-old is understanding.
Yeah.
So that is the power of these GPTs.
So like we have discussed all the positives, but obviously there is negatives as well.
Lots actually.
So the thing is, right, especially in India, there are so many software engineers right now, and even a lot of my friends as well, and I've seen a lot of them really struggle, especially in the entry level jobs. A lot of those jobs are people are like, AI can build a very good landing page for me. Why do I need you as a coder and my team? So, what would you say to all those upcoming software engineers? What would you say to them?
See, I would say that concept of AI coding is not right. Okay, so you cannot productionize or you cannot build a production grade code. Though it will give you immediate
Yeah.
spike by showing the result,
Yeah.
but you can't sustain that. So
Okay.
I would say you need to have fundamentals right. Okay, you need to know what is AI, like what is Python. I mean, there are
Yeah.
a lot of tools available today. So you need to go through that kind of understanding data, understanding feature engineering, then get into the coding. So you use AI for only helping you to fast track your code, but you need to understand what AI is written,
Okay.
right? Otherwise, it becomes like you are
You
completely.
will not know.
So,
will
like,
not know.
basically, what I would say is your hold on English and language is more important than your coding skills, right?
Language plus some
Basic
right? So
fundamentals.
you go to school.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all study from first standard to 10th standard.
Yeah.
So, okay, nobody asks any questions out of those. 10th
Yeah.
standard,
Yeah.
right? When we work,
Yeah.
even in work also, when we finish out of college and come to
Yeah.
work, nobody checks with you those questions or
Yeah.
theorems. Nobody asks you Newton's third law, second law, and all. So those are all for a purpose they are done. So you get understanding, you get analytical skills.
Okay.
Those are required.
Okay.
Without that, you cannot.
But like my fear is like suppose that where we were in 2024 and where we are now in 2025, the way everything is advancing, don't you think like coding will be irrelevant in like 2-3 years? Like,
See, there is again you can read up. So there will be no more coders.
yeah.
Okay. So coders are called as doers. Okay. Now the concept is gone. From doers you are becoming orchestrator.
Okay.
So you are orchestrating. Let's say Archana has come today
Yeah.
and she wants us to develop a software.
Yeah.
Okay, what I will do as a programmer, I will understand from you and I will write a nice prompt and I will ask AI to generate that code. So it will, when it gives, I need to have a capability to understand what AI has done. It will help me to fast track my coding and this one. But it cannot replace coders actually. Coders are required.
Yeah.
So,
Like how? Yeah, that was my question too. How? Like how much danger they are in?
So again, one more example I will give you because I wanted to be a coder all my life. Right? I started working, but then the amount of time required for me to write code
Yeah.
and execute one program takes longer time.
Yeah.
I don't have so much time at my work. With AI now, I can tell AI with nice prompt, like I told 10 commandments.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time crafting those commandments so that when my code comes, I don't have to spend too much time reading that code. So those commandments are helping us to formulate the code properly.
Okay.
So with that, I'm able to generate my own applications. I have 7, 8, now 9 production applications
Wow.
running on my website.
Wow,
Wow,
that's
that's-
cool.
And this, I'm curious. So, have you ever thought of maybe starting something of your own
Yes.
later on? So you're going to be like a consultant, AI consultant.
Yes, I want to be actually. So I am that too for free because I cannot do because I'm working somewhere, so I cannot do that. But I am more than happy to consult, train, or educate
Yeah.
in whatever form.
Actually, education is a big thing. I'm noticing a lot
Yeah.
of people who
They
are
don't
starting
know.
because
Yeah.
still in my office when I roam around, a lot of people don't know a lot of things about AI. So
No, as
Still
such, the AI thing, no, like when you are saying, I'm able to understand that anybody can train and become an expert in AI. Earlier, my idea was like you have to be properly know, you need to know the language and all those stuffs to learn AI was the initial idea I had. Now, after having a chat with you, I'm able to understand that no, it's not needed. Like that, there is a fear in the world saying that AI is going to take over the world soon. Um, and one more question is like, is there anything called ethical AI? Like,
Yeah. So first to answer your this one, right? AI is like a language. Okay, everybody should know. It's not only computer engineers should know AI.
no, so basically you are saying that earlier, like few years back, how computer was a alien thing for us, and we all learned it. We have to learn AI also.
yeah, like
Oh,
Excel
okay.
now
That
everyone
Excel,
knows
yeah.
Excel.
Oh, Excel, like okay, okay.
So you need to know AI. Everyone, so every field requires AI now, right? So be it accounts, bank, your medicine, a lot of medical science advancements
Yes.
are happening because of AI, right?
Yes.
So they're able to detect the
Yeah.
pattern. They're able to detect a lot of cancers are getting solved because of AI, because it is able to compute and give you the results faster.
Okay.
Your testing happens faster, so
Okay.
that way it is advancing at a very rapid pace.
Okay.
People who have understood it right, they are making very good use of AI to solve the particular business problem.
Okay.
Right. So now comes to ethical AI. Ethical AI is basically how do you make sure that whatever AI you are using is for right reasons, right? So now you are seeing a lot of attacks happening. Bots are creating those attacks,
Yeah.
right? So in fact, as recently yesterday, one bank was attacked. So their entire website was created. I mean, a fake website was created with everything same.
Oh my God.
Right. So then, I mean, that's the danger
That's
of
a danger.
so danger of
Another
downside.
thing, cybersecurity will be in huge demand.
Huge demand.
I
yeah.
told you cybersecurity,
AI compliance.
AI
Those
compliance,
two areas I feel.
they will be like
Yeah.
huge demand because you need to have a system which is trying to look at what things are happening, how data is going, how data is going. Everything has to be done. So that comes as part of cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity. And this, what do you think about AGI?
AGI is still
Yeah.
some time away actually. So artificial general intelligence is, I think there are some models now. If you look up, there are some benchmarks,
Yeah.
right? So where they go and benchmark against the test, right? So there is one last human test or something, right?
Okay.
That's a very toughest questions. So AI is able to score only 35%, right? So
But like, so basically AGI is a superhuman.
yeah.
So do you think it's right for everyone to pursue and go behind it? Because if AGI comes in, then we are in real danger, right? Because it can do basically what we are doing in a better pace.
Yeah,
But AI is AGI. What you are saying will be the next step, right?
Yeah, AGI is the next version of AI.
Okay. AI can know and understand only things which is existing, right? They
Like which
can't.
we are inputting.
Oh, okay.
But AGI, the
AGI
thing
can do.
is autonomous.
Oh.
So it would be able to function itself. and
Oh.
that's where people are getting really scared. Like,
So see what AI is not able to do today. It's not able to think, right? Like now we are sitting here and we are talking, right? So we are human beings. We have some thinking capability. So that AI will not do. AI you have to tell what AI has to do. So AGI is something
yeah,
which will come. Like I don't think the currency. Another very important aspect of AI is the compute power. We are not
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. So though we had all the data and this one, so we did not have the capabilities to run these AI models. So now you have computer servers, hardware, which is supporting this training and faster and all. So that way, I think that
So
is
like
where
Nvidia, right? The
Nvidia
chips. Yeah.
chips and
So they will. That's another company who has grown from nowhere to now absolutely one of the biggest success stories.
gaming to so
Yeah,
they were only
yeah.
making gaming
Yeah,
sets now,
yeah.
right? So that has become the transformation. Yeah. So there's a lot of advancement happening on that space also.
Yeah, and like I'm sure you're well aware, right? A lot of people who are working in OpenAI have actually left. If you see, Mira Murati was the CEO, she left.
She left.
There was another guy, he's amazing. I don't know his name right now, but he also left. So, what do you think? Why are so many successful people who helped build this great startup now leaving?
So see, I don't know much, but I can tell you one thing which I read, heard on a podcast
Yeah.
here. The ChatGPT was not meant to be a profit
Okay.
company. Okay, so it was meant to be
Not
a
for profit.
not
Yeah.
for profit.
Oh.
So when the management turned, I think that's where the
Like when Microsoft,
Microsoft
yeah.
took over, and then a lot of things happened. Maybe that is the reason they left, and they also were pursuing something to start.
Like I have heard personally, like they are not happy with the way OpenAI is building AGI because they don't want the AGI should be taken very carefully, right? But the counter argument from these guys is if we don't build it, then someone who has the wrong intentions will build it.
So that stays still, right?
Yeah, I still have my own. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, AGI, I don't think you will see it. It is very, 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 very
It's hard. I know it's very hard.
difficult. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't. I mean, making a system.
Yeah.
It might take some few years actually.
Yeah.
So you are saying that we are safe till
For
that
now.
time.
But we don't know.
We don't know actually.
We
If
don't
someone
know.
comes up, because the way everything is progressing,
So
you can't.
you heard about this Chinese company?
Yeah,
which came,
yeah,
DeepSeek.
yeah, deep sea.
So they claim to be. They claim that they developed this model in $6 billion, whereas OpenAI has taken billions of
Yeah.
dollars. So that way, I think it's a.
And what do you think is one overrated AI tool? Like people overhype it, but it's not that.
I would say, see, everything is like that. So if you take ChatGPT,
Yeah.
take Gemini, everything is overrated, man. What will you do? See,
Yeah,
how
I
much
also
time?
feel that.
How much
that-
time you spend really? What is that it is helping for you, right? So I don't think people are just using it for fun or using it for generating something. But I see real usage maybe less than 2%.
And with all these developments, where do you think the basic thing like reading habits or anything? No, nobody is reading anything nowadays. Even kids, I feel that whenever you give them a PPT, make a PPT will be the homework. They come nicely home. They tell to the
Yeah, even AI is
ChatGPT to
making
make it,
PPTs
and they are
now.
making it and just. I really don't understand how teachers don't know that this is not a 10-year-old who made it.
So very very right question actually. So I will tell you one instance which happened just last week. I was in Bangalore. So my first manager where I started working, his name is Sriram, Professor Sriram. So he teaches in IIMB.
Okay.
So he came. I mean, I met him last. So I asked him same question. So how is this impacting you? Actually, he said now whatever I get as a transcript and all are they're well written, right? So I know that this is all generated from ChatGPT. Same was not true 2 years back. So he left some few months for retirement. So he said, "Good that I'm not there long time, so I will not see this." Because you really have to spend more time now.
Yeah,
Professors,
to-
teachers, and all to see whether kid knows that, right? See, had this been not there, ChatGPT, the kid would have spent some time, effort to
Yes, yes.
formulate this deck and all.
Correct.
Now
I
everything is coming.
personally, to be honest, I believe the education system has to be revamped. Like the way it is going right now, people are so smart now. Like there are 16-year-olds building unicorns.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like so,
Change. It has to
it
Yeah.
change.
has to be like you have to teach all the AI tools. Everyone has to be
I agree.
AI because you can't. You have to adapt to AI.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Like here, even in my son's younger one's school, they have made AI in inclusive for a lot of subjects, and every week they have AI classes and stuff. So
See,
they are
fundamentals,
moving towards that.
correct. Fundamentals have to be taught
Yeah.
to kids, right? So, what is data? What is record? What is see? Unless they know all this, it becomes very difficult for
Yeah.
other. You'll start seeing other problems,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, that way basics are needed. Actually.
Yeah.
Very
Basics
important
are
still.
needed. Basics are needed. Otherwise, world will be a different world.
And so, what do you think is going to be the desirable job in 5-10 years?
Yeah, you tell your answer. I saw some.
So desirable job, this one is, I would say, where you need to really apply your mind to think on problem, solve. That is
Because like so I saw so people believe now that before it was you should be have a specific skill set, so you should be good at one certain thing, right? For example, finance, you have to be an expert in finance. That was what people were looking for. But right now it will come to a point where you have to be a master of all things. And so basically there's something called AI generalist. So basically, those are the people you go for any kind of problem, and they'll use AI to solve them. So that is something where where everyone's going to look forward to. That's
Yeah,
what they believe.
so yeah, you're right. Actually, LLM engineers
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
a good job. You need to know how to operate these LLMs, right? So, but like I said, it is only a beginning. Actually, so a lot of things are
Yet to come.
going to come. So things will evolve.
So if we start now, it's an early mover
So
advantage.
I would say I personally
Just
am
grab
telling,
it.
yeah. So December I started
Yeah.
personally doing coding and all. And now June, July, things have changed a lot.
Yeah.
You have so many things change. The same site which I developed can be done faster, can be done better.
No.
So now, so that way I think things are rapidly changing. So if you are not there in the race, then you are out of the race. actually. So like people say, now people will not lose job.
Yeah.
Okay, people who don't know
We'll lose.
will lose. People who know will continue.
Yeah.
That is important.
Keep
You should
yourself
know. You should
updated.
Because
know.
it's actually the amount of layoffs that are happening around the world, especially in these tech companies and everything. It's really scary.
I think it is the world is going towards a place where the industrial revolution started. Right, everybody was
Yeah.
scared that what will happen. Everybody will lose job, but what eventually happened was a different set of jobs
Yeah.
got people got a different set of jobs.
See, what is AI doing really? AI is trying to take work. Let's say my wife is a chartered accountant, right? So she works for a company where she has to do some analysis.
Yeah.
So now the analysis, particular analysis, she has to do still. AI is helping her, but AI is helping her to give all the data.
Yeah.
So that additional work which she had to spend 3-4 hours is gone. That is being done by AI. So that is improving your productivity, but it is not replacing you, right? So it is replacing maybe people who are collating the data and giving it to
Yeah.
her, right? So that kind of jobs will go.
So keep yourself updated.
And I would say, especially now, you shouldn't rely on a job as well. Like, especially youngsters, starting your own thing is going to be more of a common occurrence, I believe,
Yeah.
in 3-4 years.
So many things are there. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel the opportunity next 2 to 4 years.
Yeah.
It's even for software industry, it will be defining this one. So AI will become the standard.
Yeah.
So
But it's these 2-4 years. After that, we don't know what's going to
after
happen.
that,
Yeah.
I mean, how things will change. Right?
Yeah. So it's very important, everyone, to embrace AI
Yeah.
and start forward in your
Don't be
journey,
scared of
and
AI.
don't have a negative perception of it. We have to adapt to it.
Never actually.
So thank you, Santosh, for this great episode.
Thank you for a lovely introduction and explanation of what AI is and how we can easily adopt them to in our lives. And the main thing is don't get scared of them. Just learn. And how we felt computer is going to take away everything from us, not like that. AI is going to stay. Learn and put yourself capable, make yourself capable
And
of doing.
another thing, if you guys want us to dive deeper, because I know a lot of people are interested in the deeper intricacies of AI, we will be happy to
Yes.
do an episode where we discuss in depth, maybe building an AI about how to do that and stuff. So that'd be, I think, interesting. So let us know. But final words, anything you would like to say?
No, I
about
think
this?
like Archana said, this is the best time I would say for people to be around. So you have everything now, right? So you sky is limit for every age category. There are things what you want to do, what you have. So I think just enjoy.
You have to.
AI.
And how did you find the podcast today?
Very good actually. So this is a kind of thing which is educating people,
Yeah,
right? So it's about not about we talking. It's also people understand and they go in depth.
Yeah.
And they will know. They will find
Yeah.
out more.
So thank you guys, and
Thank you.
see you guys next episode.
Thank you.
And we would like to thank Acacia Gardens for giving us the venue, beautiful venue. And if any one of you are planning to do your garden, this is a place to come.
So Acacia, remember Acacia.
It's in Varsa.
So we have a gift.
Yeah, this is from Coco Park for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Really, I enjoyed. Thank you.